It was the ultimate con, but the truth behind it is even more unbelievable. The sting dazzled audiences with charm, twists, and two of Hollywood's brightest legends. But behind the elegance and jazz lies a story you've never been told. Some cast members became icons, others disappeared into tragedy. Today, we reveal the secrets, the losses, and the incredible journeys of the people behind this timeless masterpiece. Now, let's begin with the man whose charm defined the con. Number 1, Paul Newman as Henry Gondorff, the smooth, strategic con artist with a sharp mind and cooler nerves. Newman brought charm, wit, and effortless charisma to the role. Beyond acting, he became a philanthropist and race car enthusiast. He passed away in 2008, leaving a legacy that still inspires generations. Number 2, Robert Redford as Johnny Hooker. The impulsive yet lovable grifter looking for revenge, Redford's portrayal was magnetic, earning him an Oscar nomination and cementing his status as a Hollywood icon. Now 89, he's admired not only for his performances, but also for shaping independent cinema. Number 3, Robert Shaw as Doyle Lonnegan. The ruthless mobster caught in a web of deception. Shaw's intensity and cold demeanor made him a formidable villain. Sadly, his brilliant career was cut short when he died in 1978 at just 51 from a heart attack. Number 4, Charles Durning as Lieutenant William Snyder. The crooked cop entangled in a game far bigger than he imagined. Charles Durning played the role with perfect frustration and flair. Durning passed away in 2012 at the age of 89, fondly remembered as one of Hollywood's great character actors. Number 5, Ray Walston as J.J. Singleton, the betting master who orchestrates much of the con behind the scenes. Walston's performance added subtle brilliance to the ensemble. Walston remained active in the industry until his passing in 2001. Number 6, Eileen Brennan as Billy, the strong-willed and loyal ally in Gondorff's circle. Brennan's performance brought warmth and grit to the film. She passed away in 2013, leaving behind a body of work filled with strength and humor. Number 7, Harold Gould as Kid Twist, the cool and calculating member of the crew with a polished exterior. Gould's suave performance brought elegance to the con game. He was known for playing gentle, intelligent characters and passed away in 2010. Number 8, Tom Spratly as Curly Jackson, the train station janitor with perfect timing in the con game. Tom Spratly's brief role added humor and subtle tension. A frequent character actor in his later years, he often played working-class roles with heart. He passed away in 1983 at age 76. Number 9, Dana Elcar as FBI Agent Polk. Elcar played the agent with the perfect blend of authority and mystery. Best known later for his role as Pete Thorne in MacGyver, he remained a familiar face on TV. Despite losing his vision to glaucoma, Elcar continued acting and passed away in 2005. Number 10, Demetra Arliss as Loretta Salino, the waitress with a deadly secret. Arliss delivered a subtle and chilling performance. Known for her work on stage and in supporting roles across film and TV, she often portrayed strong, complex women. She passed away in 2012, but her cold glare in The Sting still sends shivers down spines. Number 11, Jack Kehoe as Eerie Kid, one of Hooker's closest confidants, played by the underrated Jack Kehoe. With his rough-edged charm, he brought authenticity to every scene. Kehoe stepped away from Hollywood in the 90s and passed away in 2020. Number 12, Robert Earl Jones as Luther Coleman, Hooker's mentor and friend, whose tragic fate set the story in motion. Robert Earl Jones, father of James Earl Jones, brought quiet dignity to the role. A former boxer turned actor, he was a pioneer for black performers in Hollywood. He passed away in 2006 at the remarkable age of 96. Number 13, Lee Paul as Lonnegan's bodyguard. Lee Paul played one of Lonnegan's menacing bodyguards, adding a physical threat to the narrative. While mostly a background role, his imposing presence stood out. Paul passed away in 2019 at age 80. Number 14, Sally Kirkland as Crystal, a minor but memorable background character in the film. Sally Kirkland went on to achieve acclaim with an Oscar nomination for Anna, 1987. Known for her fearless and emotional performances, she's remained active in film and TV. Now in her 80s, she continues to support independent cinema and mentoring young actors. Number 15, Avon Long as Benny Garfield, the piano-playing ally of Gondorf. Avon Long's musical talents added atmosphere to the film. A veteran of the Broadway stage, especially in Porgy and Bess, Long had a deep connection to the Harlem Renaissance. He passed away in 1984, remembered for blending music and acting with passion. Number 16. Arch Johnson as Combs. A minor character in Lonergan's crew was played by Arch Johnson, a prolific character actor. He had a long television career in shows like Perry Mason, The Twilight Zone, and Bonanza. His familiar face graced many screens until his death in 1997. Number 17. Charles Dierkop as Floyd. The no-nonsense right-hand man in Gondorf's crew, Dierkop's distinctive face and steely gaze made him a standout. He continued acting for decades, appearing in Policewoman and Fight Club. In 2025, he remains one of the few surviving cast members of The Sting. Number 18. Joe Tornatore as Makalinsky. One of the background players in The Con. Though his screen time was brief, Tornatore was a consistent face in 1970s crime dramas. After The Sting, he continued working in film and even tried his hand at directing. At 89 in 2025, his work remains a quiet part of the film's legacy. Number 19. William Billy Benedict as Granger. Another familiar figure in the underground betting world, Benedict had a long career stretching back to the silent film era, known for playing the plucky sidekick in serials and westerns. The Sting was one of his final major appearances. He passed away in 1999 at age 82. They conned the con, fooled the mob, and stole our hearts. But while the game may have ended on screen, life had other plans for the stars of The Sting. Some went on to shape Hollywood. Others quietly faded from the spotlight. And a few left us far too soon, reminding us that time, like a great con, waits for no one. Through triumphs, tragedy, and time itself, this cast left behind a legacy that still captivates us over 50 years later. Their performances weren't just acting. They were magic, crafted in a golden era of cinema we may never see again. What are your memories of The Sting? Which actor left the deepest impression on you? And if Hollywood ever dared to remake it, who could possibly fill these iconic shoes? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this journey through the past, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss our next deep dive into classic cinema. Thank you for watching. And remember, the best cons are the ones you never forget.